This segment of Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor First Community Financial Bank, the community bank where you come first. You're watching Spotlight, and today I'm joined by Ellen Callahan and Duff Harris of the DuPage Symphony Orchestra. So welcome.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you here. It's always fun to talk about music, and I find it interesting because it's the DuPage Symphony Orchestra, but really most of your work is here in Naperville. I know that you play at North Central College's lovely Wentz Hall. So Ellen, talk a little bit about that.
Well, the majority of the musicians in the orchestra are from all areas of DuPage County. In our early days, we were a bit of a gypsy orchestra and played all around the county, in Glen Ellen, in Wheaton, in Naperville, in Lombard. We're fortunate enough to have Wentz Hall now for our upcoming season, and I think almost the past 10 seasons we've been there, and it is a beautiful, beautiful hall.
Yeah, it really is a musician's hall. That's what I hear. I don't play an instrument, but that's what I hear. I hear it's just an amazing experience to play there.
The acoustics are fantastic. Our audiences love the comfort. They love the accessibility for our people that are developmentally challenged. It's just a wonderful place to be, all around.
That's great. Yeah. That's great. Now, I know you're kicking off your 64th season this year. You've been with the orchestra for almost half that time, so congratulations to you. Talk a little bit about what it's been like to be in the orchestra and what you've got coming up for this season.
Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about what it's like to be in the orchestra, first of all, and I can tell you it's very similar to being in a family. We have our arguments.
Good. Creative people should.
Yes, we have our disagreements. But by the time we get together for the family portrait, which is our performance, we've got it together, and it's solid, and our audiences love it. This season especially, I think we have so much going for us, starting out with some works that we haven't played historically. The Carl Nielsen, who's early 20th century, his Helios Overture and his Second Symphony, also known as the Temperaments. Our audience may not be familiar with Carl Nielsen, but he's very, very accessible. He's much more of a romantic than an atonal contemporary composer. The Beethoven's Fourth Piano Concerto with Daniel Su, one of our guest artists this year. Then we're going to go into our Halloween concerts, which Duff is going to fill you in on later. And our holiday concert, we've got our second concert will be early romantic. Karl Weber, the Clarinet Concerto and the Overture to Der Freischütz, as well as the Schumann-Renisch Symphony, his number 3. Then going into the spring and then ending the season with a concert jointly with North Central College, doing the Chichester Psalms to celebrate Leonard Bernstein's 100th anniversary.
Wow, I would think that will be very exciting.
Yes, and it gives us a chance to collaborate with the vocal element in our community too, which is fun for both of us. Debussy's La Mer, which is early impressionist, which is just an absolutely gorgeous piece. And then a new piece by Augusta Reed Thomas that I don't know about yet, but it will be introducing the concert. So there's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. And you play?
Viola.
Viola,
yes.
Okay. And your personal experience with the DSO?
When I first came to Illinois as an East Coast transplant, I was a new mom, and I immediately felt welcome into a community that was making music. I've since been in and out depending on my job situation and where I've gone, but it's always that warm feeling of like kind of going home at Thanksgiving for dinner.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Exactly.
Now, Duff, you're on the board with the DSO. I know you're also a vocalist, so that's exciting. But talk a little bit about the community programs and the educational programs that you do for youth with the DSO.
Well, like any orchestra, we want to support the arts, and especially in young people. We are part of several tiny great performances at DuPage Children's Museum throughout the entire season. We also are part of the concert, the recital series at the 95th Street Library in Naperville. We also encourage children and families to be a part of our Brownies with Barbara series, which is the last dress rehearsal before every major concert. We have 5 subscription concerts. The last dress rehearsal, before all of those, we have children come into the open dress rehearsal. You can kind of see how the sausage is made. and then afterwards, you come and you get to socialize with some of the orchestra, and our partners at Stringworks Incorporated, they have instruments out for the children to sample and to play and see what it's like, and then they get to enjoy some treats, some brownies by our other partners with My Chef Catering.
Nice.
We also sponsor our young artist auditions. That's our concerto competition for artists in high school, and the winner of that competition plays with the DSO at one of the subscription concerts. We also sponsor middle school and high school students throughout the DuPage County area to come, and we bring in student ensembles to play at intermission at all of the subscription concerts.
Oh.
That's one of our newest programs, and we're very excited about it, even if I forgot about it for a second.
Called Preludes and Interludes.
Okay, okay. So lots of ways for young people to engage with you, and it certainly sounds like you're, not only are you bringing them in, but you're also going out to meet them where they are and get them engaged. I know you mentioned up at the top, Ellen, that you have a Halloween and a holiday concert, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and the kids are also a part of that?
Yes, we have 2 family-friendly concerts specifically for young people and their families. We have one coming up on October 29th. That's our Halloween-themed concert, and we are collaborating with the Naperville Youth Symphony Orchestra for that. And the orchestra comes in costume, the board comes in costume, kids come in costume, candy's given out. It's a great time. And then we have our holiday concert, which has become kind of a holiday tradition around this area, where we have holiday favorites, and usually Santa or somebody from the North Pole comes by and is a part of that as well. So that has become a sort of a beloved tradition in the Naperville area, and we're really glad that it's been embraced by everybody.
Well, that sounds wonderful. It sounds like the 64th season is going to be another winner, and we're very grateful for the work that you do getting out into the community and really bringing music to young people. That's so exciting. And we wish you all the best for this season, and we'll look forward to seeing you over at Wentz Hall.
Absolutely.
So thank you. Thank you. If you would like to purchase tickets for any of the DuPage Symphony Orchestra's 64th season, or just learn a little bit more about their youth education and community programs, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay with us. We'll be right back with more Spotlight.